There it goes. Welcome back, everybody. We're back for another episode of Don't Starve Alone with Wes. So, now we are finally at winter, which means we have a lot of things we need to work on. First off, we have to work on farming for Mac Tusks. It's also pretty cool. The first day of winter, we're immediately granted with a nice blanket of snow, pretty much. Well, the start of snow, at least. Anyway, so let's see. We're gonna have to do some stuff at base real quick, though, because we did get a lot of the stuff from the Moon Island, which is really nice. I'm really glad that we got all that. So, let's see here. We have our handbat. I might need to upgrade it to another weapon. Maybe make a fresh one, or probably just make a dark sword. That's the most likely thing I'd probably work on. Okay, let's see. I also want to start planting down... Well, it's raining and snowing. I don't like that. And there's lightning, too. I don't like that. Alright. I'm going to start planting these bull kelp, because the earlier we can get these stuff sorted out, the better it is. I'm going to start farming for that. It's one of the best foods in the game, so would definitely want to have that early on. Let's see, place all these. I haven't gotten every single one, I think. I've only gotten 20 from the islands. There's still a lot of fragmented islands that, you know, it's adjacent to the main island, which could potentially also contain some of the bull kelp stocks there, so yeah. Maybe eventually we'll go back there just to get them. I don't mind doing it this way. I don't really mind, honestly, just, you know, walking through a whole, like, side just to collect all these. I know a lot of people prefer probably using the boat tactic, in which you basically push all of the bull kelps into one spot, which makes it a little bit easier to farm. It is true. But I'm not necessarily needing that right now, so that's totally fine for me. Alright, so let's see. Also, since we're here, let's get these ice. We need it for a flingomatic. This is not very good, by the way. The rain is not very helpful. We don't need that. Also, a quick... I guess it's not really a disclaimer. It's more like a quick announcement. For this couple of episodes that I'm doing right now, I'm actually filming it all on the same day. So I'll be able to actually edit them more efficiently, I guess. It would be a little bit more easier while all my food are turning horribly spoiled. Let's cook these up so I can actually use them still. But a lot of the videos are being filmed on the same day, which means I'll be able to edit them pretty frequently. So hopefully that could you know, that could make things easier for me to also edit them as well. Because I always struggled with not having enough footage and stuff like that. And I also do notice that whenever I do editing, like the editing process... Okay, so here's the thing. Whenever I make videos, I tend to just film and edit right away. I don't, like, you know, pause a bit to just do something else. I immediately start editing. So, that being said, it's basically not the best idea, because sometimes I will accidentally die in between, like, you know... video recording sessions, and when that happens, I basically am forced to just start a new series and still edit that video. So, doing it this way, at least, I'll know what the outcome of the world is, and I'll be able to just edit as much as possible, pretty much. Usually on the first day, I would like to start doing a lot of the Mactus hunting already, but because we are still needing some stuff, we can't necessarily do that right now, so I'll have to pre-farm some of these things just before, and probably make a couple more armor just in case. It's always nice to be safe. Alright, let's do that. Seems like if you put wet fuel, the fire doesn't get enough kindling, which makes sense, I guess. It's not the max amount of fire that we're having right now, and I think we'll be good. Alright, so with that, we're all set. We can go ahead and jump through this wormhole, which should lead to the Mac Tusk. Here's the thing. We're hoping we get at least one walking cane. And if we're lucky, you know, I don't really mind too much getting or not getting a tam. But a walking cane is a must. Hopefully we can get 1 Tusk. That's all we need. Everything else is just bonus. So please, just one. Just one. I'll be happy with 1. Okay. Let's see here. I see 1 up here. There should be also, yeah, 1 there, and I presume 1 more here. Let's do it. Always put on armor. We can't play silly. We're playing Wes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and chase this guy right away, because the Mac test probably does more damage than the than the dog, so. Hey, why are you still shooting me? Come on. Oh, perfect. We got everything we need. Okay. Cool. That's the first one. It's a done deal. Oh yeah, and also since we're kind of weak, we don't have max damage for the... Ah, that sucks, man. That really sucks. Lovely. Alright. I'm just gonna go focus on killing the rest, and we'll head back. Okay, I see them. Put on armor. And this. Okay. Let's run up this side, because there's another Mactus farther up that way, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it's the one on... Yeah, never mind. It's the one on the top right. Never mind. Ooh, a Tusk. Lovely. There we go. Easy peasy. 3 hits. 2, 3. Oh, I didn't hit it. Okay, we got a blue gem. Pretty cool. Let's hope we don't have anything. Oh, this one's still an open pond. I guess it hasn't snowed again yet, so it's gonna take a while before it's actually frozen over. They also added a new thing with oh, we got another tam. Nice. They added a new thing where if there is a frozen over pond, like a frozen pond, you will be able to have slipperiness on the floor. I don't know if slipperiness is a word, but it's, you know, it'll be slippery on the ground, so that's a genuine risk in a way, where if you're fighting, you have to be careful not to walk on top of that, because it will stun you, so... Okay, let's take care of this guy. Ouch. Turby should be almost done. There we go. This guy should be almost dead too. This is the one we were following earlier. Come on. Just a couple more hits. There we go. Thank you. And I think that's enough for a Dark Sword. We had 2 more back in base, so pretty good. Alright, so that's everything we need. Killed all 3 Mactus on the 2nd day. I'm pretty happy about that. Kill some more spiders, though. Would definitely need a little bit more silk, excuse me. Okay. So now with that all done, I'm going to have to put on my little hat instead. Or you can jump a fireplace real quick so we can warm this up. Alright. I'm going to start eating my food too. Okay. So let's see what we got. 2 Tams, 2 Tuskies, no silk, couple more living log, not living logs, couple more nightmare fuel, which is really good. And some blue gems. Okay. Not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. The next thing I might want to work on is probably try and farm more. Oh, there's a spider here. Hello. I also gotta not waste energy. I want to farm more nightmare stuff, because I do want to try and kill Claus this winter. I never really did Claus much, especially on the first season. this first year for winter. Oh, I can make a birdcage, nice, or a bird trap. So I definitely want to try doing it this round. It will be a little bit more tricky because obviously we're playing as a character who is a little bit more trickier to play. He's not easy, so if we can get ourselves dark swords, we'll have to prep like 3 or 4 dark swords instead of the usual 2, I guess. Most characters are able to get away with just 2 dark swords. But for Wes, you probably need 4 or 5. Oh, man. But because dark swords are very high damaging anyway, your damage will probably equal to 40-something, probably. 40 hit points. So we shall see. And it's snowing again. Hey, Silk. Lovely. Thank you, pal. Sounds like dogs. Yeah, that's definitely dogs. Okay. Man, I have no space for anything. It's still quite early, excuse me, in the year, which does mean that we're not really gonna have too much trouble against the hounds. It only gets annoying when you start having varglets, and that's probably the biggest, like, obstacle, I think. So far we should be okay. Still, we gotta be wary, though. So it's nice to be safe. Anyway. I'm gonna jump back through the wormhole. Nope, dog spawned already. Throw my helmet. We can technically kite this since we have Chester with us, so when Chester takes aggro, we can pretty much just focus on the hounds. There you go. Thank you, Chester. Ooh. Our food, our handbat's going stale, so we have to do 4 hits instead of 3 now. Dang, that's pretty quick. It happens way too fast. Oh, and also our, man. Our thermal stone degraded a bit. That's not good. Put this on. Okay, let's go back. We're technically close to base, so I'm not going to be too worried. Okay, let's just head on back up. This is not very good, though. I wouldn't really want to be doing this. I'm losing way too much health like this, so it's not worth. Yeah, don't do this, by the way. This is not a smart idea. This is one of the dumbest ideas. Oh man, I almost died just like that. Great. Very cool. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to start really organizing some stuff. Also, I'm just gonna eat this since I need health. Man, that was so close. Holy cow. I gotta remember, like, this character isn't, you know, I can't play that risky with these kind of characters. Almost made the dumbest decision. Woo! Okay, we're fine. We're okay. Man, I was almost very worried then. I was a little too close. Dangerously close. Okay. Walking cane. Lovely. We got a new skin for the walking cane too. This one, the rosy red cane. Looks pretty cool. Okay, let's see. There it is. Man, This is why I need to organize my stuff properly. Especially because now we're spending so much like inventory space that we don't even have enough to put things in. That's not good. That's never the way to go. Okay. Oh, the deers are here. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Hey guys, sorry, I'm gonna have to smack real quick. Because I need your antlers. Thank you. Thanks. Perfect. Oh, that saves me one thing. I don't need to look for the deers. So the next thing left to do is just start farming a lot of nightmare fuel and hopefully also farm a lot of living logs, but we're having no luck with the tree guard department. Man, winter's gonna be quite boring, I think. We do have a couple bosses we could tackle, but most of the time it's just gonna be farming and just surviving the winter. Especially because we did a lot of prep work, so in terms of food, we're practically just fine. We don't really need to go out of our way to get food, but beyond that, like, we're just gonna be farming for resources. And, you know, Deerclops on day 31st. And, I don't know. If we could, I probably would like to try doing, Claus, but I definitely want to have a bird cage so I can at least make some healing foods. Or, if ever, I could also just, you know, get a lot of cactuses and also a lot of blue mushrooms underground and just rely on that for hunger. And, well, not really hunger, for healing and for sanity. So, I don't know, maybe. That could be actually the way to go. The cheapest way, I mean. But it depends how dangerous it will be to fight with that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more temporary chests. I'm sorry if I'm quiet, by the way. Most of the time, if I'm just focusing, I don't really say a lot. I just stay quiet. But that's mainly because I want to make sure I don't do anything dumb. Especially after, you know, what happened earlier. I definitely don't want to do that again, so I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious. It is a little bit more trickier because, you know, again, I don't play this character much. So I'm not really very comfortable just yet of playing this character. Hence why I do want to be a little bit more careful when I'm playing. Just in general. I'm okay with that so far. I'm gonna go ahead and start farming for nightmare fuel. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go... Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna make myself another fireplace. I'm pretty sure we know how I usually do the nightmare fuel farming. It's literally just jumping back and forth the wormhole. So, let's see. Maybe I should also check and see if the loot stash is here as well. Because if I know where it is, I'm gonna go underground and grab some blue mushrooms, go to the desert and grab some cactuses, and I'll try and fight it. If ever, I can also bring a pan flute just in case. Because a pan flute would be nice to have during the Krampus part. Because it will spawn two Krampuses per player. So let's see here. I'm gonna go back to the deciduous. If it's close by, then it's great. We can definitely try and focus on that then. Because in terms of like pigskins and grass, we have a lot, so I can make like a good amount of armor. But in terms of weapons, we'll need a little bit more living logs. Just so we can make a good amount of dark swords. I want to have a lot of dark swords too. So hopefully we can do that. Oh, green mushrooms, I'll take these. I'm gonna see if I can try and spawn a tree guard as well. Because we're technically late enough in the game where tree guards should spawn very, very frequently. Well, not really very, but it should be more often than what we're having right now. There shouldn't be a thing where tree guards don't spawn when Wes is, you know, their character, right? They should still spawn. I'm pretty sure I've seen tree guards still spawn regardless, and it's day 26. You know what? It's always the case. When you want a tree guard to spawn, they don't spawn. When you don't want a tree guard to spawn, they spawn right away, and 3 to 4 tree guards at the same time. It's never what you want. That sucks. I really just wanted a tree guard. Just one would be nice. Because if I do kill it, I get 6 logs. Ah, man. Please, just one. I've seen someone did the, because apparently it's all about, like, the amount you're cutting. And apparently the withered trees also count. I don't know if it is the case anymore, because they might have changed that, but if it is, I'll probably just chop a lot of the, you know, these just withered trees. We're gonna head back up. Let's see what we find. So now we're still trying to look for the loot stash, which could also be in the mosaic. So we'll have to check around. Again, it could just be in the other biome. We'll keep looking around, just in case. Should I go down real quick too? I definitely need some light bulbs, I think. Let's do it. Why not? Since we're playing Don't Starve anyway, I'm actually going to talk about some Don't Starve news. Recently, I've noticed Don't Starve has been making a lot of things, outside of the game. So one of those things is apparently they're collaborating with a company that makes board games, and they're basically planning on making a Don't Starve board game, pretty much. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be played. It looks pretty interesting. I, for one, was never really much of a board game player. Like, I've played some board games, like Monopoly, and I don't know, does Uno count as a board game? But basically I've played some of those kinds of board games, but I never really, you know... I never really play board games because I just want to. Most of the time it's just if I'm in, you know, in a public place with friends and they plan on playing board games, then sure, why not? But most of the time I don't really go out of my way to say, hey guys, you want to play a board game? So yeah. I am not really much of a board game person. Do this too. I don't want to die because I'm being silly. There you go. Also, since it's winter now, the mush trees, depending on the color of it, if it's during winter, the blue mushroom trees will actually dispel spores out of them, which is pretty cool. You basically get to catch these with bug nets, and when you do, you can actually use them to plant on your what is it called? I don't remember what that item's called. It's like a living log stump that you can plant mushrooms on. Mushroom planter. That's literally what it's called. So, yeah. It's actually pretty neat because you get more mushroom yield from the spores compared to just a mushroom, which is definitely a good thing. Okay, let's get out of here. This is great. This is why I love having a blue mushroom biome right underneath the base, because it's just so handy. You just have so much healing already. And each of these heal for 20, right? So if you have 10 of it, you heal for 200 hit points. So honestly, during a fight, if you're kiting very well, you're not really going to have any trouble. And all I need now is just to get a good amount of, like, what is it called too? I need to get a good amount of cactuses. So that would be basically perfect for counterbalancing the the sanity drain from the fight and also from the blue mushrooms. 'Cause I haven't forgotten the blue mushrooms do decrease like 10 sanity, I think, per mushroom. So for West, it's a little bit tricky. You'll have to be eating a good amount. Anyway, let's see. I will bring stuff back. And let's see. It might be, honestly, I feel like it might just be in the mosaic. So if I really want to fight Claus right now, I have to definitely get myself a tree guard. Otherwise, I can't do anything about it. Like, I can technically just use a handbat, but because the dark sword does so much more damage, it's much more worthwhile getting that instead. So, yeah. Not sure what's going on over there, but I hear a lot of spiders, so I presume a lot of things are dying. Oh, they kill all the pigs. Nice. Well, you know what? If we can't kill Claus, we can actually just focus on killing the Eye of Terror then, if ever. I'm okay with that. Nice. Cool. Alright, let's just do the Eye of Terror. That's doable. That being said, I will have to get a little bit more weapons if still possible, because just one dark sword is not enough. Otherwise, I can still use this almost stale handbat. Which is totally fine, but again, it's just the damage decrease sucks. Look at that. I slipped. I was wondering, I thought the penguins were going to hit me, but apparently I was just slipping. I didn't notice that sound cue. They add a lot of new stuff, so... Oh, I also forgot. There's bullkill we can gather. Shoot. I'm going to gather that right now. Oh, come on. I'm not used to that little ice thing. It makes it a little annoying. And I could have sworn, like, I'm pretty sure Deerclops is... I'm not gonna spoil it. When you get far enough in endgame, there's a lot of new stuff that they added that makes the game a little bit more annoying. So when we can get there, it'd be more interesting to see how it is. Almost slipped. Oh, come on. Shoot. This is such a bad spot to fight, man. So annoying. Jeez. Okay, thankfully we had the blue mushroom there. They really try to push my my skills to the test. Alright. Don't want to see any fish. Okay, we still have fish people here. Alright. Oh, I just realized I should be putting on armor. What am I doing? Oh, let's go. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you kindly. I hope this video isn't as uneventful as it felt for me. I'm gonna try my best to edit it properly, just so it's a little bit more... You get to see the main things that I'm actually working on. Because usually for me, it depends on the character, right? If it's a character I'm comfortable with, I'll probably have more things I would want to do during the season. But if it's, you know, somewhat of a challenge character and I want to make sure I don't die before I actually reach anywhere, it definitely requires me to be a little bit more cautious and not play like a dummy, like an idiot. So I definitely can't play like an idiot. So yeah, playing challenge characters, I don't want to play poorly. I don't want to make bad decisions, because one wrong move and I get myself in a very, very bad situation, especially with these characters. So, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that, put the ice in the fridge, put this up so I can cook these cactuses. Okay. Alright, let's do it. First boss fight. Aha! Fight each other. Ouch. Damage-wise, we're not really doing much, which sucks. But I think we should be closing in. Yep, perfect. Not sure if we have enough time. We have to do it tomorrow then. Oops. Okay, that's totally fine. Also, I just remembered. I was talking about the Don't Starve Together's, like Clay, working towards making things outside of Don't Starve. And one of the collaborations being the tabletop game, as well as another thing that they've been working on, which is a very cool thing that I'm planning on getting pretty soon, hopefully, is the U2s. I recently, obviously, I've already gotten the Wilson and Maxwell one, and the new one that are coming out, the new ones that are coming out are very cool. They're Weber and Wirt. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to see how they look. Plus, the good thing about a lot of their things that they create, they usually love to make a lot of extra stuff with it. So I just realized I didn't bring my healing stuff. That should be fine. Oh, cool, it's right in. But as I was saying, a lot of the things that they make, they usually love to have extra stuff with it. So when it comes to like their physical figures, they actually also come with a digital code for the game, which is pretty cool. So for a lot of their things that they sold on their store, such as the, the stuffed toys, the figurines, and all those stuff, they actually come with a QR code, which is really cool. I like that about Don't Starve, that they're adding more stuff for their player base to just have. Which is really cool. Oh, I just realized that's also Deerclops spawning, right? I'm not sure if we're gonna fight Deerclops right now. Oh, we didn't spawn yet. Oh, thankfully it didn't spawn here. Good. Alright, let's find Deerclops. He should be around here somewhere. Oh, I left my thermal stone. Whoops. Oh, dog spawn too. That's not good. That's okay. I'll just run around the Bengals. They'll aggro eventually. There you go. Nice. Or Deerclops. There you are. Hello. Play made it possible to technically just run through them. So Deerclops had a massive change where now his attacks are directional, so you're actually able to just dodge a little easier than before. Okay, not like that though. I'll have to heal. If you're fast though, you definitely don't need to do all that wraparound stuff that I was doing. You can just run when he's already about to attack. Look at that. Easy peasy. Getting back my sanity. That hit me? That is surprising. There we go. Easy enough. Yep, Deerclops also not really much of a problem. Claus, on the other hand, is a little bit more trickier because of its mechanics. So, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I feel like the hand bat is good enough that we won't really worry too much. So, dogs already spawned, so we're pretty much just okay to just go around places without any trouble. We killed Deerclops, so Deerclops is no longer a trouble either. All that's left is just to figure out where the loot stash is, because we already have the keys, which I'll be picking up right now. Look at them all sleeping, so cute. I believe it's here somewhere. Just hold spacebar, there we go. Alright. Dang, we're just gonna do an impromptu boss marathon. Okay, let's get at these cactuses. And put on armor. Man. I might need to cook half of this just for the sanity as well, though. I'm noticing now. If we get some blue mushrooms, though, I can replenish its freshness, so hopefully we can do that. I don't want it to go stale. The moment it gets stale, I have no healing food, which is not good. I like playing with the challenge, but not that much of a challenge. That's a little too hardcore for me. Especially for casual players. I'm not much of a hardcore player. Not pro at all. It's also good because now that it's winter, a lot of the food's freshness kind of stays a little bit fresher because the temperature is quite low, which means it's basically like an outside fridge. The outdoors is basically your fridge, so it's not going to be as good as putting it in the icebox, but it definitely slows down the spoiling time, so not bad. Usually not my favorite thing to do, locating the loot stash. I know there's a way of manipulating where to force the spawn for loot stashes, but I've never really done it. I kind of play the game just like whatever. It would be very convenient though, just having it next to base, especially since I'm at the Deciduous, so it is quite close. Ooh, gold, I'll take that. I'm really hoping it's here. I don't know where else it would be. Not a lot of spawn points for it too. Could it be back in my Deciduous? But how's that possible? I was walking around there already. Man, I'm not too optimistic that we can kill Claus. Oh, never mind, found it. Finally. Cool. And our blue mushrooms are still somewhat fresh. Let's go back real quick and make some food. And then go for the fight right away. Okay, let's do it. Wish us luck, guys. Ugh. Let's do our best. I think we should be okay, so long as we really focus and pay attention and not mess up. I know that's asking a lot. I will be rotating the camera a lot, so sorry by the way. Nice. We got team fights. Okay, very good. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that real quick. You gotta be kidding me. These guys are hitting me both ways. Shoot. Nice. Alright, final phase. I'm gonna be using my Dark Sword for this phase, just so I can potentially kill it faster. What's burning? Come on. I don't like the auto-targeting. Shoot. I will say it's about to die. Not sure if I can make it, though. It is very close to dying, I'm pretty sure. It's just that I'm not prepared enough, which is really sad. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm just have to give up. Ah, man, that sucks. I was hyper-focused, too. Yeah, it's not worth it, though. If I had to die like that. Man, it sucks. That's fine. At least I tried, though. Man, that was the first time I actually couldn't really complete it properly. But at least I didn't die. So, I just have to know my limits. Anyway, everybody, thanks again for checking out the video. I know this is a kind of a sad ending, but sometimes you just gotta accept it. So, we'll try again next time. Hopefully if we can get far enough in the game where we can actually, you know, get through another year, hopefully, like reach next year's winter, then we'll probably try again with Claus. But we're not ready for that right now. Man, that was so close. Anyway, thanks again everybody for checking out the video. I appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye. See you guys.